Assalamualaikum children. We are going to go through page 5 and 6 of book 2, our green book. We are going to learn about the boat letters today. Now, you remember the boat letters? We have our hands made out like a boat. We have got flats in the center and we've got curves at the end like a boat, right? And in the beginning, we learnt just 3 boat letters, and that is B, T, and Th. What are they? B, T, Th. They've all got a boat and then dot, whether it's 1 dot at the bottom for B, 2 dots on top for T, 3 dots on top for Th. But we are also adding noon and ya to the mix of both letters because in running writing they look very, very similar. So let's look at noon. It is a little bit like a boat, but it's just shorter, right? Looks a bit like a bowl, but it's like a smaller boat. We'll go with that. Alright, and then we've got ya, and if I close the top of ya, it does look like a boat with 2 dots at the bottom. Now, if you notice, all of their dots, they've all got dots, but all of their dots are either at a different position, so 1 dot at the bottom for ba, 1 dot on top for noon, 2 dots on top for ta, but 2 dots down below for ya, and 3 dots on top for Th. So the boat letters, they look like a boat when they are on their own, but when it joins they can change into half a boat, a small boat, or an upside down boat. Let's have a look. So this is a full boat, see? I can draw the sail on top. See? That's a full boat. And when it's joined in the front, it can look like just half a boat. See? If I cover this letter, it's only half. Yet, the 2 dots stays down below. And what makes it? It makes it ya, because ya has got 2 dots down the bottom. So what would this letter be? Ya. It's combined with sin. So ya, sin. Now let's look at the next letter. We've got a small boat squished in the middle, and that's usually the case when the boat letters are in the middle of a word. They look a little squished. So we call this a small boat. So it goes, what's the letter in front? It's qaf, 1 dot with a small boat, but the dot is at the bottom. It must be ba. Qaf, ba, and if I cover this, what can you see? You know that letter? Lam. So let's read it together. What happens then? Qaf, ba, lam. Right. Now, we are going to look at the upside down boat. What have we got? We've got ta. See? The boat is upside down, but the dot stays on top, the same place. The dots does not go away. So ta, and then kho, val. So those are the boats. So after you find the shape, you need to know which dot and the number of dots, where does it belong. So let's go through this again. If it is ba, always 1 dot down the bottom. Ta, 2 dots on top. Tha, 3 dots on top. Noon, 1 dot on top. And ya, 2 dots at the bottom. So the dot will remain the same regardless of the position of the boat. So let's look at the boat letters on page 6. So we've got ba. Now remember the half boat we were talking about? So ba. Oh, remember the shy letter? What's this one? Alif. That's it. Ba alif. Then we've got ba ha wow. Qaf ba lam. See, that's the small boat there. And sin ba. At the end, the boat letters look like a full boat again. Let's go through line 1 again together. Ba. Ba alif. Ba ha wow. Qaf ba lam. Sin ba. Now the second one is ta. Ta has got 2 dots on top. Let's go. Ta alif. An upside down boat, but the dot stays on top. Ta ho vel. A small boat. Ya ta lam. And a full boat. Ba ta. Let's go through line 2 again. Ta. Ta alif. Ta ho vel. Ya ta lam. Ba ta. That's it. Next line. Tha. How many dots? 1, 2, 3. 3 dots. Tha. Tha alif. Sometimes in the front it looks less than half, about a quarter of a boat. See, like that. About 3 dots on top. So you go tha mim. Ba tha nun. Ha tha. Let's go again. Tha. Tha alif. Tha mim. Ba tha nun. Ha tha. Good job. Now the next boat letter is Nun. Nun has got 1 dot on top. Half a boat. Nun alif. Nun sin. Ta nun lam. Ba nun. Lucky last. Ya. 2 dots at the bottom. Ya. Ya alif. Ya sin. Ba ya nun. Nun ya. Let's go through again. Ya. Ya alif. Ya sin. Ba ya nun. Nun ya. Alright, time for a game. You get a pencil? We are going to try and find all of the boat letters that we can on this page. We're going to start with ba. We're going to find all the bas. So we know on the first line, ba, half a boat ba, upside down ba, small boat ba, a full boat ba. Now let's look at the other lines. Are there ba? So let's look at the second line. I spot one. Did you? Let's look at the third line. I spotted another. Did you see that? The fourth line, there's one. And the fifth line, another one. How many bars did you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 bars in this page. Now, what about Nun? Nun has got 1 dot too, but the dot is on top. Let's look for Nun. I know on line number 4 there are lots of noons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But let's look around. Let's start from the top. Do we see any noon? No. On the second line? No. On the third line? Yes. On the fourth line we've already marked. And what about the fifth line? 2. Could you see them? So how many noons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 noons. Now, you try look for ta, tha, and ya. Let me see if you can get them.